Welcome along to action from the Men's Champions Trophy 2008. Our final game of the day from HC Rotterdam is a big one. It's Argentina versus the Netherlands. 7:35 local time, so time for the crowd to enjoy a nice evening snack. Here's how things stand at the end of day 3 of play. Just the Netherlands and Argentina to go head-to-head in this next game. Germany, Spain, Australia all on 4 points. Korea yet to score a point in this tournament. So Netherlands could really extend their lead with another 3 points here, taking them to 9. Argentina will be hoping to keep them in their sights. So a huge reception for the team in orange, as you'd expect from the home fans. They're on the left of your screen, and they're up against a really feisty Argentinian side. Plenty of character, plenty of skill, and hopefully with this game, plenty of goals. It'll be end-to-end stuff. Several bits of team news to fill you in on. We'll do that closer to pushback as both sides set themselves up ready for the national anthems. You can expect to hear the Dutch voices in the crowd for sure as everyone gets to their feet. Well, what a reception. And the Netherlands have won all 3 of their previous Champions Trophy encounters with Argentina, outscoring their South American counterparts by a composite goal differential of 15-5. So as we promised, plenty of goals. Let's have a look at the Argentina lineup. Argentina have kicked off their 2008 Champions Trophy campaign on a high note, drawing with world champions Germany and also defeating Olympic champions Australia. They've never finished higher than 5th in a Champions Trophy. They are without Mateus Villa today, the number 4. Also Gonzalez Rothberg is missing. He normally wears the number 26 shirt. And Vivaldi is preferred in goal. As for the Netherlands, they'll play their 159th match in Champions Trophy history, tying them with Pakistan for joint second in the list with nations with the most Champions Trophy fixtures played. Australia just ahead of them on 162. Here's how they line up. They're also without their skipper, Dalmi. He's missing, and Tundenoya is back in the side and takes over the role as captain. Also a significant absence in goal. Gus Vogels also rested today. Stockman takes charge in between the sticks. So there is the skipper for the day, Tundenoya. Absolute phenomenon. Still going strong. And the two coaches. Carlos is always lively, and high fives already coming in from Roland Altmans. So the two coaches set, the players definitely set. It'll be the Netherlands with pushback. They're playing from right to left in this first half, as the early evening shadows cast down over HC Rotterdam. We're underway here in the first half, and we're expecting big things. Argentina have had an absolute flyer. Saying that, Netherlands unbeaten in the tournament so far, 2 wins from 2. I think everyone here impressed with the method in which Argentina have gone about business. Netherlands quite happy to sit back there, half court at the moment. Just asking questions of Argentina, inviting them to bring it on. That's exactly what they do from the back. It's a useful aerial ball. Just had a little bit too much on it for the number 9 Villa. His brother, as we mentioned, missing today in action. Picked up an injury in the last game here in the Champions Trophy. It's the 3rd game for both sides today. And it's the Netherlands that are sitting pretty at the top of the table. Crowd still pouring in the gates here. Actually queuing back behind the Netherlands goal, so they've got a great view for this first half. Hopefully the ball's not going to be spending too much time down that half. That's what the home fans will be hoping anyway. This is Derricks. Argentina stepping up, good pressure as well. Villa coming forward, he's got space on the right-hand side. This is Ray, slips it back. Foot there though. Worrying times for the Netherlands. Ray and Villa interchanging nicely here. It was a good steal. You see 3 Argentina shirts around there. And Villa with the layoff to Ray. Looked for it back, but just clipped his feet. All the Dutch defenders on the wrong side of the attacker, though. Not a great first touch there from Boomer. Almost getting himself into trouble. Netherlands retain possession. Room in the midfield here. And it's left for Bergner to tidy mess up. Long corner for the Netherlands. Free hit just outside. Done well by Kessing. Argentina having to be light on their toes in defence. Did well not to concede a penalty corner there. Plenty of Dutch fans in the crowd today. You can tell them you're on telly as well. Fantastic spirit in which the game's played over here on the continent. Netherlands and Germany, big hockey playing nations. Argentina very much up and coming. They can focus on this event exclusively as well, Argentina. They're not going to be taking any part in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, despite a good performance and a good start in this Champions Trophy. They failed to qualify. they go through having won the Pan American Cup. It was Canada that took that honour this year. And Argentina unable to qualify from their only other chance at one of the Olympic qualifiers. So, not good news for them. They can focus on today and this week, though. As for the Netherlands, 2 wins from 2 for them, as you'd expect. They're here to do a job, and they mean business. Good 3-1 victory on the opening day for them. Followed that up with a 5-3 win over Germany. Actually trailed in that game by 2-0. A ball crunched in. Oh, easy goal. What a gift. They're saying it's come off a foot, though. Crowd haven't seen it yet, but the umpire just pointing to his foot. Ah, close, close. Just caught a foot on the way in. Here it is. Good spot from the umpire. Great cross in from Doherty. And in off the foot there of Rob Reckers. Celebrates anyway. Cheeky. Good strength from the Argentina number 10, Paredes. Not a good touch there, though, from Caglioni. Joe Lee playing at the back today for the Netherlands. He's got room out on the left-hand side through Derricks. Helps to go through Van der Horst on the right, though. Van der Horst goes to air. And almost got Doherty in there. Netherlands, who've won this competition 8 times. It's the same as Australia. And they lead the way for the most Champions Trophy wins. On the back foot here, though, against Argentina. 0-0 after 7 minutes. Foul blown up against Argentina defence there. Derricks drifts out to the left-hand side. Jolie goes right again. Clearly part of the attacking game plan here. Derricks on this left-hand side has actually stepped up high, which has dragged the Argentina defence back. There's Kessing coming into the midfield as well, getting a touch and a piece of the action. Here is Kessing again, looking for the little dink. A bit hopeful. This is Argentino Innocente. And round the back again to Villa, who's already looked dangerous in this game. Penalty corner. So first blood for Argentina as far as penalty corners go. And it was well worked, they attacked at pace. And that ball just coming back up off the keeper into the Dutch player. Well earned from Argentino Innocente. Him and Villa hooking up nicely, as Villa did with Ray earlier on in this game. They had a chance early on, Argentina, to go ahead. We've seen Rob Reckers kick the ball in for the Netherlands. So both sides exchanging blows, but it'll be Argentina with the first penalty corner. The music's faded out, and here you go, Argentina. Training ground stuff for them. It's a straight flick, charged down well. There'll be a long corner. That's brave running from Brewer, who was first out to the ball, really stretching out with his right hand to charge down the flick. He was going at some pace as well, I think, from Gilardi. Sideline hit, Netherlands ball. Again, the Netherlands sitting back here. No reason to chase the game at this stage. They've seen how dangerous Argentina are on the counter-attack. And Villa again at the heart of that attack. Great takedown from him. Earns the free hit, which he leaves for Ray. Quickly taken by Paredes. Oh! Well, Villa should have done better there. Completely unmarked. Van der Horst just seemed to watch him. And right across the goal from the number 9. Villa here. How did he not get anything on that? Well, a huge let-off there for the Netherlands. I'm not sure what Van der Horst was playing at. Well, umpires today, Satinder Kumar. Alongside him, John Wright from South Africa. The South African ladies have been in action today as well in the Four Nations Trophy. They went down 4-2 just before this to the Netherlands women's side. Some great goals from the set piece there for the Netherlands, something they've always been dangerous at. Ball just trickling off the end of the stick there of Jolie and into touch. Argentina ball. This is Brewer. Only as far as Ray, though. Tindenoy just dinks it infield. Still got a bit of pace. Oh, here's some room. Surely, free shot! Oh! How close was that? Well, Rob Reckers with the shot. Let's see how close this was. Good touch inside. Whoa, that's inches. So Rob Reckers has kicked one in the back of the goal, and he's come dangerously close with his most recent effort. Bit of a stick tackle there. Well, that's deemed to be a bit of a block. So stick check there from Doherty. He's put his hand straight up to say valid. Whistle just gone there. Looks as though Reckers might have just taken a stick to the face. He's taken something in the tooth. Maybe just a shoulder there. Didn't look like he's playing with a gum shield as well, which is brave. Just a little bit of elbow in the face. Good shadow and good protection from Lucas Martin Ray, though. There's Denoyer. Good tackle. Didn't quite throw it wide enough of Lucas Villa. Dumped under by Paredes. Nowhere for Boomer to run. It's brave from the Netherlands playing around with it in their own D. Good check from Derricks to give himself some space, but ball lost over. It's a good turnover from Argentina in the D. They're still here at the head of the D now. And it's needed 3 or 4 really big sweep-up tackles from the Netherlands. And again, the ball almost releasing Reckers. There's Brouwer up there involved in the action as well. So the Netherlands have won their last 4 matches in the Champions Trophy. And you have to cast your mind back a couple of years when they had that record-winning streak in the competition of 9. Triumphed in 1999 and also in 2000, all 6 matches there. And that fantastic run. Just slowing things down here at the moment, though. Taking some time. Argentina maintaining a high press. Netherlands taking every single yard that's on offer. Rex's ball unable to break down the Argentina defence. Advantage Argentina, came up off a foot. Looked to come up off Floris Evers there. Argentino Innocente. The back on the right today for Argentina. Ball goes through Gilardi. In the midfield now, a little tap on from Paredes. Anyway, just drifting to the right. This is Kessie. Well, it's good tempo from the Netherlands. Holding on to the ball, it's not easy out there. Bobbling around all over the shop. This is Brouwer. Good turn and wiggle inside to take out 3 of the Argentinian defenders. Straight onto a stick of Mateus Rey, though. Across the face of goal. Nothing dangerous there, though. It's gone off for a sideline hit. That's Argentina ball. 19 minutes left to play in the first half then. Argentina with possession. They've never won this competition. They've never even finished inside the top 3. 5th, their highest ranking so far. Just the 3 participations in the history of Argentina hockey, though. Something they'll be looking to work on in the future. Going to struggle to make this competition next year. The top events all going on world ranking. Again, patient stuff from the Netherlands. And a great little reverse stick dink there to find Van der Horst on the right. It was a beautiful bit of skill from Derricks. Netherlands again sitting back, 4 of them around on that occasion. That gave Villa no opportunity. Gets a free hit, though. His brother's over the ball now. This is Ray. And the line found Villa, but there's a good defensive tap in there as well, again from Van der Horst. And Argentino Innocente, who hooked up well and came so close to getting an opener here for Argentina in the first half. As we said, Villa and Ray also hooking up nicely. They have looked dangerous on that counter-attack. It's a good wide ball from Gilardi. That's a nasty tackle. Right around the legs. Big shout of timber as well as Villa fell there. Ball comes in across the D. Clearance only goes as far as Argentino Innocente. And picked up now by Evers. Hoying just holding up and getting Brouwer involved. Jolie out wide. Pressure just being stepped on Jolie now. Feeds it into the midfield. And Boomer fouled there, gets the free hit. So currently ranked 3 in the world at the moment, the Netherlands, leading this competition. And there's a man to look out for up front, the number 20 for the Netherlands, Jeroen Hertzberger. Quickly taken by Argentina. Good strength again shown by Mateus Paredes. Neuer in turn shows that he's still got it, still got the flair. Floris Evers over there with Mateus Brauer. Points right back here to Derricks. He's taken a defective touch. Almost hit the cameraman there. Here's Derricks again. He's spraying it around nicely at the back. Great touch. Just a little bit scrappy in there from the Netherlands. They've got the ball back. A slightly calmer approach now. There's Derricks, who's doing the basics well. Argentina are making ground though and pushing the Netherlands back. Solid tackle, thumping that one off into touch from Caglioni. Good first time touch down the line. It finds Evers. Cutting in field now, he's got some space. Great tackle. That was Goretzka at the heart of the defence there. Argentina number 13. Great composure from them at the back too to bring it out in one piece. Only as far as the 25 though. And another good steal on their own 25. Paredes with the acceleration and the ball on to Villar. The crowd showing their appreciation for the defensive work done there. This is Goretzka again. Dumps that across, that is dangerous. It's come up off the umpire, I think. There's actually no doubt about it. Listen to the groans in the crowd. Oh, take your time. Satinder Kumar really got hit hard there. And I wouldn't be surprised if we need to see a substitute umpire come on here. That ball flew into him. Need some ice on this. Have a look at this. Oh, right into that right knee. Still groans going around the park. There's Requena, the substitute umpire. Not required. Well, there you go. That's had to take one on the knee. Satinder Kumar of India. The ball lifted in by Argentina. So, Netherlands ball. It's a pretty wild cross. It's amazing the effect that that spray's had on Kumar's leg. He's back and covering all the action, not even hobbling. That is a great ball up front. Hertzberger. Oh, great skill and a foul drawn. It was Rob Reckers that ended up getting the foul and drawing the penalty corner. But Jeroen Hertzberger was up there as well. Here he is, Hertzberger with the break, just lays it off to Reckers. Easy peasy when it's like that. So, fifth penalty corner of the tournament for the Netherlands. It's their first of this game. And they've scored 2 from 2. Roderick Busthoff, the man to look out for. Perfect penalty corner taker against Germany. And he got those 2 from the 2 attempts. Straight strike. And tidied up. Jolie it was with the straight strike. Fairly comfortable save for the keeper, who was already down. Predicted it was going to be the straight strike option, and postman there quickly to it. And tidying the keeper's pads. This is what Argentina have done well in the first half, and that's press the Netherlands. Hoying dispossessed, and ball comes forward through Argentino Innocente. Doesn't find Caglione. Instead, this is Boomer playing back into his own 25. Now Van der Horst. Good vision to bring Hoying back into play. Free hit for the Netherlands. Evers, just a little tap through the legs there. That was quick hands from Lopez there as he brought it out. He had 3 players to beat. In the end, it had to get forced out to touch. There's Argentino Innocente. Press called high. That's a great aerial ball. Oh! It'll be a long corner. Took a deflection. But it was bound for Lucas Martin Villa. Thumped in. Plenty of Dutch shirts around there, though. 6 that time. Argentina finding it hard to break through in the latter part of this half. 8.5 minutes left. Netherlands coming now down the right-hand side. Evers just looking to draw the foul outside the D. Umpire wants that retaken from where the offence took place. Again, the Netherlands sit back, trying to encourage a mistake. Good ball to Paredes. And a good tackle from Jolie. This is Hertzberger looking to hook up with Evers. Didn't quite go to plan. It's going to plan so far for Carlos Retigui. That's a great little turn to take out 2 of the Netherlands players and again draw the foul. Confidence to do that from Ray, the number 8. I think it was for the first tackle. Second one seemed okay. Van der Horst now to Derricks. Evers with the little tap on. We've got men over here, the Netherlands. Hertzberg around the back. Oh, he's got to take his time here. Guided off. Great footwork from Hertzberger. Just thought he'd done enough to get his feet round and get that ball across to the penalty spot. Netherlands having to work hard here. This is exactly what Argentina did to the two teams they faced already in this competition. See how dangerous they are when they break. Here they come again. Lucas Villa. This is Corradini. Argentino Innocente. Ray. Gets his brother involved as well. The Argentina side rotating things here. Midfield just rolling in. And then the outer half-backs as well, just stepping up and rotating round. This is Gilardi now that's found his way over to the right-hand side. Well, not the most entertaining hockey to watch. Has opened up a few gaps though. Villa gets the sideline hit, which he allows Ray to take. And back inside their own half, Argentina start things up again. In the end, that ball just too much for Rodrigo Villa. Threw his body at it. 5 minutes left of the half. Score still 0-0. Argentina, remember, drew against the world champions Germany. They also defeated the Olympic champions Australia. I think the crowd have been too thrilled about what they've seen from their Dutch side in the first half. Not too much to scream and shout out about. Best chances so far have fallen to Rob Rekkers, the Dutch number 18. Both sides could have scored goals in this first half. And as it happens, they haven't. And we're tied at 0-0. Well, maybe Argentino Innocente has something to say about that before half-time. He's in chase of this one. Great stick skills from the South American. Ball comes in on the ground this time. It was a bit wayward and needed that extra touch from Derricks. First bit of life we've heard from the crowd in quite some time. Well, the Netherlands, as we pointed out, at the top of this pool. 2 wins from 2. And it's a very disciplined effort here from them in this evening match against Argentina. They know if they win it, they'll be ahead of the rest of the field by 5 points. Open up a significant lead between them and whoever's in second. There would leave 4 teams on 4 points. Argentina may have something to say about that in the second half, though. That's a good cut in field from Van der Horst. Unfortunately, it leads to nothing. 2.5 minutes remain on the clock in the first half. Other results today. Germany took on Korea first thing this afternoon. That game finished Germany 4, Korea 3. And also Australia have been in action against Spain. That one not really doing either side any favours. Finished 1-1. great ball. Great cut inside too afterwards by Argentina. Innocente, oh, it deserved more. What it did do was bring out a great save from Stockman, who's in for Gus Vogels today. And that'll give him some great confidence. Jaap Stockman. Take a look at this. It was a great bit of skill initially to bring it down from Argentina Innocente. And a great diving effort there from Corradina. So by far and away the best chance that Argentina have had in the first half. As we said, Ray and Villa hooking up nicely. Is that the first real clear-cut chance that's forced a world-class save from the German keeper? You often see those ones ping up into the net. Here's Evers, eyes are up. Good cover defence from Bergner there at the back. Argentina 31. And Argentina will just want to get rid of this. Not only have they done that, they found Caglioni up front. And it's Boomer this time that's doing a bit of defending of his own. Tripped and brought down there. Just taking a layer of skin off here. It's water-based, but it still cuts and bruises. Let's have another look at that defensive save. Left foot save. Did just enough to get under it, but after that, just managed to move it out of the path as well from Corradini. Or maybe Altmans thought he was going to have an easier ride of it. Certainly not the case. Here's Brewer. The crowd have got a bit of work to do now as they count down the clock. And that signals half-time. It's 35 minutes gone. No goals scored. It's half-time, and between Argentina and Netherlands, it's 0-0. So the Netherlands have plenty to do in the second half. There's the umpire, Satinder Kumar, who took one in the knee earlier. He's up and about. Netherlands will go off for a short break. I think just been reminded there that they have to leave their sticks behind these days. Oh, and look at that. After his world-class save, Jaap Stockman has got himself a ball boy to carry the bag in. But it was a great save from Stockman to keep his side in this. Corradina with the best chance of the half. Tunde Neuer has looked flamboyant as always. And Rob Rekkers has come close for the Netherlands. But as it stands at half-time, it's Argentina 0, Netherlands 0. So Welcome back to the 2008 Men's Champions Trophy from Rotterdam. Half-time here, and Argentina a level pegging with the Netherlands. It's 0-0 at half-time. Highlights on the way for you from the first half. A couple of chances going both ways. This goal disallowed from Reckers. You'll see why in a minute. Looks perfectly legitimate from this angle. But if you see here, he just kicks it in. Just there. Came off his left foot, and so was disallowed. Then it was Argentina's turn to get in the mix. That effort very close to the end of Villa, the number 9 stick there. Just going over the top of the ball. Netherlands earn themselves a penalty corner. And they got close, but it was a good log save from the keeper. And talking of saves, a good one there from Vivaldi in the Argentina goal. Right up the other end. Check out this great save coming up from from Jaap Stockman. Great through ball there. There was the deflection on top of it, and Stockman was all over it. That effort coming in from Corradini. Diving effort right on his nose, and a good left foot save from Stockman. So unfortunately no goals in the first half, but the scene set for a vibrant second half. As we say, Netherlands are at the top of the table at the moment. They're on 6 points. Argentina have 4 points. A win here today for the Netherlands would take them well away from the rest of the field. Remember, it's the round-robin stage, so all the nations playing off against each other. 1 penalty corner for Argentina in this game, and 1 for the Netherlands. 5 shots on target for Argentina, which is an interesting statistic. Netherlands, just the 2 shots. More circle penetrations down there, though, for Roland Oltmans' side. 16 for him, and just 11 for the Argentina boys. Early evening sunshine still out. The crowd on this near side touchline are getting the last rays of the day. And the crowd down the far end are getting the last sprays of the day. There's a little bit of wind from right to left, taking it right into the face of the crowd down the Dutch end for the second half, as the players move out of the way of the water cannons. So powerful. I dare say it's warm enough this evening for a sprinkle. They won't mind too much. It's all in the spirit of the game. A few seeking refuge as well behind the flag. They knew it'd come in handy. Nope, it's still there. Well, we could sit and we could watch them all day. We got more exciting things in store, though. A fantastic second half, hopefully, between the Netherlands, the hosts here of the 2008 Champions Trophy, and Argentina. Will they give something for the home fans to shout about?
20 seconds.
We've got substitute referee on, Satinder Kumar, having to sit out. Took a really powerful hit on the right knee in the first half. So he sits out, and Juan Manuel Requini is in for him. Possession-wise in the first half then, fairly even. The Netherlands had 54% of the possession. Argentina 46, so evenly matched. The Dutch running out from their huddle and keen to get things started. Rob Rekker's first to the ball, but it'll be Argentina with the pushback, playing from right to left on the screen as you see now. They get things underway. So confirmation there of the score at the beginning of this second half. It's 0-0. 35 minutes of hockey to enjoy. Derrick's at the back for the Netherlands. He's had a good start to the game. Argentino Innocente as well there, the number 24 that we were just focused on. He too has been involved in a lot of the counter-attacking that Argentina have had. Tunder Neuer just injecting a familiar bit of pace. Balls with Lopez. Villa getting the sideline hit. Lopez goes deep and back into his own half. Ray, crossfield ball. And Gilardi just threads it through. By Jolie, though, of the Netherlands. Stolen back in turn by Argentino Innocente. So I think Argentina have just got to keep plugging away here and hope the Netherlands give something up. I think they've gone about this game exactly the right way in the first half. Trying to force the mistake from the Dutch and catch them on the counter-attack. They've managed to do that a couple of times. Just been unable to get that finish. You may have seen in the highlights Augustine Corradini's effort on his nose, diving in towards the goal of Stockman. Not enough of a touch on it to direct it towards goal and forced a great save from Stockman. Ball just guided away there by Paredes. This is Boomer. Van der Horst reversed it, cross in. It's bobbled uncomfortably in front of the Argentina defender. Whistle had gone and Rekkers took the opportunity to unleash one at Stockman's goal. Netherlands up to about a three-quarter press here, just sitting comfortably this side of the attacking 25. Done enough to get possession back. Argentina just losing patience and thumping it off the end. Let's see if the Netherlands now can build something up from the back. Van der Horst. There, it'll be too long. It'll be a sideline hit. think even Thomas Boomer was going to get to that one. Does mean the Netherlands can put on a bit of pressure here. Argentina quick to reply though. Oh, and that ball has snuck its way through. Villa knew that was an opportunity. Just didn't trap it. Vanderhorst again with the route one ball. Just seemed to bounce back off Ronald Brouwer's stick. Bray again proving he's a handful at the back. Great hand-eye coordination. He's got that stick going really quickly in between his hands. That ball crunched in, that'll be a penalty corner. First of the second half and a second of the game for Argentina. Well, well, well. Here's the ball in, and pretty clearly hits a Dutch foot, maybe even two. Well, Argentina will be looking to send this ball home and give themselves a lead in this game. Two at the head of the D. Both set for what could be a flick. Oh, it's a slip flick. It was well worked. I think they're saying it was maybe just obstructed there. Let's have another little look. Just drags it under here. Not sure what the umpire blew for there. Seems to be fairly legit. It was well worked between the two guys at the head of the D. Calioni fouled and he's down. In the meantime, we'll have a little look at that replay. Shot was on target from Gilardi, but the umpire's whistle had already gone. Not sure whether the umpire thought maybe caught a foot on the way through, caused some form of obstruction. Maybe I'm missing a trick there. That ball definitely lifted in. Free hit Netherlands. Wusthoff just getting dispossessed there inside the 25. Wusthoff, we mentioned, has been involved in 2 penalty corners so far in this tournament. He scored from both of them, but he wasn't involved. I'm not sure he was even on the pitch, in fact, when Netherlands had their only penalty corner of the game in the first half. Defensive duty now as well. That's a great reverse stick tackle. Denoya. Forward now to Reckers. Good strength from Reckers. Stopped in his tracks though by Gilardi. Knew that he'd drawn the free hit. Did Rob Reckers there. Just carried his run on through into the danger zone. So he's on the penalty spot. It'll be Jolie over the ball. Crunches it in. Oh, it almost got as far as Reckers. There was one man between him and a goal, and that was Bergner. Free hit just outside. Very close indeed to being a penalty corner, right on the edge of the D there. Again, slapped in, but high. Wasted opportunity again. There's really need to generate. There's a chance. Keep an eye on 31 and the 18 at the bottom of your screen. It's the Argentina defender that got the better of Reckers. Bergner winning that tussle. Both sides staying incredibly patient in this game. It's very easy to be sat at home saying, why is each team sitting back? Well, they're trying to encourage a mistake from their opponents. Neither side falling into the trap, though, just yet. There's still 25 minutes left of the second half for someone to mess up. Hopefully that finger won't be pointing in one direction, any individual. We saw a howl of a goalkeeping mistake earlier on. So the Australia game just before this. Australia took on Spain. It's the first time that the two teams you're watching in action at the moment, Argentina in blue and Netherlands in orange. First time they've met since July 2006 in the Champions Trophy. On that occasion, it was the Dutch side in orange that came out victorious, 4-2 in that game. It was held in Terrassa in Spain. As I said, the last time these two teams were involved in Champions Trophy action. Just the 3 encounters, though, in the whole history of the Champions Trophy. Argentina on the defensive now. Denoy's ball in. Handled well by the Argentina defence. It's a good ball forward to release Paredes. Ball comes across D. Well, there was bodies flying in at the far post that needed a goalkeeping touch again from Stockman. I didn't quite get to see who it was on the far post diving in there, but had Stockman missed it, they weren't going to make any mistakes about putting it in. Just there on the bottom left of your screen, Stockman made no mistakes though about it and cleared the ball. Turn from Wusthoff. Just maybe that second touch taking it too far away from him. It was a great initial turn at the head of the D though. Great individual bit of skill. And this is Ray with room on the right hand side. Look how quick again Paredes is. Look how quick that is. That is ridiculous. That's going to be a penalty corner and a card. That is an awful challenge. I can't believe there's not even going to be a card there. Look at this. Paredes just far too quick for Derricks. Well, he's lucky in my opinion. Penalty corner it is. Now we're talking about some of the heavy-handed challenges that you see in hockey. That one maybe not even penalised as much as it should have been. Definitely got the feeling there that Paredes had the better of Gert-Jan Derricks. Derricks behind the face mask now. 4 defensive players back, plus the goalkeeper for the Netherlands. 6 around the D for Argentina, plus the injector. There's Gilardi there, and Lucas Villa at the head of the D. third member of the Argentina team there. Straight flick this time. Left-hand save. It'll be a long corner. That's the Netherlands number 6 that's down, Thomas Brummer. Just requiring some medical attention. We'll have a look at the penalty corner again. Goal bound, straight down the mouth. The keeper was drawn to the right-hand side. Maybe he thought it was going that way. Just had to reach back over to his left. Had that been another couple of feet to the keeper's left and the attacker's right, well, the keeper would have been wrong-footed and that would have been a goal. In the process, Brummer has taken a bit of a hit there. Might have some blood to go and get sorted out. Pretty sure he'll be back on the pitch in no time. Argentina then trying to upset the Dutch party here on home soil. FC Rotterdam, the oldest club in the Netherlands. Lots of history surrounding this place, but the Netherlands looking to defend history and Argentina looking to create it. Netherlands are in search of their 9th Champions Trophy title, and Argentina are looking for their first ever win against the Netherlands. Risky ball there. Just managed to get it under the stick of Lucas Villa. And the Netherlands have created some space. Tim de Nooijer now. We haven't seen too much of him today. He was looking lively in the first half. Still got that energy, that injection of pace that proved so dangerous. Thomas Brummer still getting some attention there. Hopefully that's not anything too serious. As though it may have just been a little bit of blood to start with, but the way he's moving that arm around, might just be concerned about that elbow as well. And amongst that, caught a foot on the way through. That was Brouwer giving up the ball and giving up possession, but no matter, Netherlands have it back. The Netherlands have spent a lot of time in Argentina's half. Things equal inside the 23-metre zone though, 50-50. Just the Netherlands then in this match gearing up for the Olympics. A little bit messy, a little bit scrappy in there. Argentina have the ball. They are now strapped up. Maybe we'll see Thomas Brummer sit the rest of this one out. We'll see if he starts to make any movement over there on the bench or not. He's sitting pretty cosily so far. Which might not want to risk him. Only 18.5 minutes left in this game. Argentina again grinding out a result here. I'll reiterate, they've had a tough start to this Champions Trophy as far as opposition goes. They drew with Germany, who were the world champions, and they defeated the Olympic champions Australia. So Netherlands won't have underestimated this side by any means. They've got a real fight on their hands. Almost. Evers elects to go back and deep into his own half. And Rob Derricks both hooking up there on his right-hand side. Ball's back over on the left now. And Netherlands just zipping it around a bit. Room here for Rob Derricks. Evers making a clever little run inside, gets the ball back. De Nooijer. Support from Evers still. Oh, it was a great build-up play. Some great work in there from Floris Evers. And he gave the ball, he went, he gave the ball again. He was just looking for De Nooijer with this pass. Almost made it. Well, maybe the year's starting to take their toll. I'd never tell him that face to face, of course. This is Ray. And forward by Gilardi. And hot pursuit is Caglioni. Come up off a Dutch foot. Advantage being played. Almada. Not an effective ball across. Given away in the midfield. This could be dangerous. Reverse stick effort. It was on goal and needed another save from Stockman. Well, that's 3 really solid saves we've seen from Stockman in the game so far. His work's not done yet either. 15.5 minutes left on the clock. A great reverse stick effort this. Solid left foot though to meet it from Stockman. That one really could have gone anywhere. A couple of inches off the ground and that would have caused all sorts of problems for Stockman as it happened. Comfortably onto that left foot and guided away to safety. The ball far from safety here as that ball comes back in. Gilardi just unable to find Villa or any of the other front runners there. They're working hard here though, Argentina. All fair play to them as well. Evers and De Nooijer hooking up nicely down the right flank again. Oh, that's lovely. Well, if nothing else, it looks nice. Every single time they've come down the right when they have hooked up Evers and De Nooijer. It's been fantastic to watch. Final result not quite there though yet. Well, look out, it's Mexican wave time. Won't be long before the whole of HC Rotterdam are up on their feet. Hopefully it's in celebration of a goal. It's Brouwer now, Ronald Brouwer, that's taken a hit. Looks to have gone over on his ankle there. Seems to be okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's taken one in the foot. Walk it off, Ronald. There we go. Adrenaline will be pumping around, fueling around his body now. And hopefully for the remaining minutes of this game, he'll be giving it everything, as will his teammates. As the Netherlands go in search of a win here today. A win that will put them way out in front in the 2008 Champions Trophy. And a win that'll take them on their way to making history should they win this tournament. Looking to tie 9 times champions Australia lead the way at the moment. And the Netherlands just looking to make up some ground on them. They've won this 8 times. That's not enough. They want it more. One more. That is until next year. It's now down the left-hand side. Hertzberger just leaving it behind him. He's in pursuit, though. That's where the Dutch have been good when they've made a mistake. They've done the legwork to get back, and every single member of the Dutch side inside their own defensive half now as they chase back. Lopez just dumps that underneath his shoulder. Almada earns the free hit. The stick tackle in there, the umpire was signalling. It's Gilardi who's come over to take it. It's flat. Doesn't quite get across the D first time. Oh! Well, I think maybe there, Almada and Paredes clashed sticks. They both went for the same ball. And I think they ended up in a sword fight. Paredes and Almada on that last opportunity. Just watch when the ball goes up. Just pops up there, and then they both go for it. And I think just stops him getting it. Almada, it looked like that had the opportunity. Altman's just asking his front runners to gain a bit of ground, push up a little bit, get some of those front runners hitting the baseline. Are they going to go for the win here, the Netherlands? Obviously, the danger of doing that is that they might let Argentina in on the counter if they push too much forward. They've got a very high press on at the moment, though. Still, the ball gets out. Running for Corradini. Oh, that's a mistake. How costly is it going to be, though? Tucked in well by Almada. Chance here, ball across the face of goal. Oh, really? Oh, that was so close. Ray on his nose. He'll see that in slow motion for the rest of the evening, that's for sure. That was a fantastic ball across the face of goal from Argentino Innocente. Well, almost as impressive as the dive is the umpire's little pivot on one foot. Oh, how close was that? That's crazy. Well, Lucas Martin Ray really should have put his side ahead there. There's 10 minutes left to play. Maybe it's not going to be Argentina's day. The Netherlands seem to be unfazed by that last attack. Been lucky to hang on here, the Netherlands. They've not been as convincing as it sounds. They've had a few chances, but I think Argentina, unfortunately, not to be ahead in this game. They may still well go ahead. It's going to have to be some sort of miracle wonder goal from there, though. That was Lucas Villa, the number 12. He had 6 orange shirts to try and get around. He's still in his way like big cones. He did the sensible thing, and he's earned a free hit just there in the middle of the park. Possible deliberate breakdown of play there, indicated from the umpire. John Wright just getting Thomas Burma's name. Burma back on the pitch. Good to see. Obviously that arm, that elbow injury that he sustained in the game, not causing him too much trouble. This is Evers. And Rickers now. Nice welcome sight up front there. Ronald Brower back on the pitch. Ball crunched in. It's fallen nicely to Hertzberger. Foot there, surely. Penalty corner. Thank you very much. Hertzberger, who resembles a young Michael Owen, has done the damage up front. It's not a shot on goal, but it is a penalty corner. And that's as good as a shot on goal these days, if not better. Netherlands will now have the chance to convert this and stand by Rotterdam. This place could erupt. So 3 penalty corners for Argentina in the game. Just 2 for the Netherlands. He can hardly watch. That's the coach of the Netherlands team, Roland Oldmans. What options have we got here? Van der Horst is at the top. He looks set to flick. Here he goes, it's low. And Hertzberger saying that he had his stick check there. Van der Horst was looking to guide that. In the end, it's called a deflection. It's going to be a long corner. Hertzberger furious that the umpire hasn't seen it. We'll see in a moment whether Hertzberger got his stick tugged or not. Argentina lucky to get away with it if they did. There's the flicker of that ball in Van der Horst with his ball. Goes across into D, but ran away now to safety. Good challenge, clean challenge too from Brouwer. Here's the injection, and that's fine. The flick's good too. Doesn't seem to be tugged too much. Keep an eye on it just there. I think the defender going down and challenging for it. It's not like he's pulled it back with his stick. It was Mateus Ray that was in there marking Hertzberger. And just some good pressure put on by him. There's a little bit of frustration for Hertzberger. Oh, lovely ball, lovely turn. But Jolie was back there. The turn had done enough there to eliminate Van der Horst. And room in the midfield now for Reckers. This game opening up as we enter the final 6.5 minutes. Both teams not content with a draw. If Argentina were to win this game, they'd go to the top of the league on 7 points. Netherlands already on 6 points, so if they win, they'd go leaps and bounds above the rest of the teams in this competition. Argentina, Netherlands, Germany, Spain, Australia and Korea all in the top 6 and featured here in the 2008 Champions Trophy. It was Wusthof just coming back on the pitch as well. He's trotting up front. Maybe he'll get an opportunity in the dying minutes. And if Argentina have anything to say about it here, 2-on-1, a real chance. There's the ball, it's a save. Well, what a save it was. Oh, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable save from Jaap Stockman. Lucas Villa had done all the running. He created himself so much space. He hit it first time. It was a great run initially from Caglioni. And Villa can't believe his luck. He's drawn out another world-class save. He's deflected it into the ground first, which has caused all sort of problems for Stockman. And he's just embraced it, sucked it up, and span it back out. 5 minutes left, 0-0. Argentina have got to be thinking, what do we have to do to score here? But every time the Netherlands come forward, well, Argentina just counter-attack with an attack of their own. Forced offside now. It's Villa's ball for Argentina. It's quickly retaken as well. Good strength to keep on going there from Rodrigo Villa. He's round the back. Oh, almost crept through the keeper's pads. So after that world-class save, just so casual from Stockman, who just stood up to it, hit him in the pads. It wasn't going to get through the gap. Just brought his heels together and stopped the ball getting through. But he had another attack that he's soaked up. Got to be worried about the freedom that Villa had there. A little bit of a skip and a dance there as well from Stockman. Unbelievably, this game's still 0-0. Argentina have definitely created the best chances. Should this one finish 0-0, they're going to feel pretty hard done by, I think. They've done everything in their power to try and win here tonight. But the Netherlands, they're proving pretty resilient. The draw would definitely make the whole competition a lot more competitive. I'm sure the other teams don't want to see the Netherlands go ahead. They'd have a 5-goal advantage over the nearest teams. There'll be 4 teams stuck on 4 points. Then it would be the Netherlands on 9. Argentina doing everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen, doing the other teams in this competition a favour. Remember, it's just the top 2 that'll play off in the final on Sunday. The final round-robin match is taking place this Saturday. Neuer keen to get things going. Umpire wants that retaken. Evers and De Neuer hooked up again. Two and a half minutes left. Ball charged down, another chance for Argentina to counter. Argentina Innocente again involved in the action. Oh, that was well read. But there was a little stick tap just before that. That's what the free hit's for. As I said, well read there from Roderick Wusthoff. I think Argentina will settle for a draw here. As I said, that's a result, but they've come so close to causing yet another upset in this Champions Trophy. There's only been some excellent goalkeeping from Jaap Stokman that has kept the Netherlands in this game. Well, there's one of the men that's caused all the problems. For that man right there. Altman seems dazed and confused, not quite sure what's happened to his side here today. He knows that he's missed out on a really good opportunity to extend their lead at the top of this Champions Trophy table. That touched just too much, but it has led to a penalty corner. So some drama at the end of this second half as well. This will probably be the last play of the game. The players will take their time. The chip looked like it was too far, but that, from Derrick's, just guides it onto Jolie's foot. Gutted. Well, this will be a very well thought out penalty corner routine. 45 seconds left remain on the clock. The coach up on his feet already, he can hardly watch. I dare say there'll be a few spectators in the crowd as well that won't want to watch this. He'll be watching very closely though, Jaap Stokman, as well as 4 defenders on the line. Good opportunity here for Gilardi to take all the credit from the head of the D with a drag flick. It's a goal! Oh, would you believe it? 15 seconds left on the clock, and Juan Gilardi has done the business. Well, that shows you exactly how much it means to this Argentina side. They drew against the world champions Germany. They've defeated the Olympic champions Australia, and now they've ranked the number 3 side in the world. Unbelievable scenes here in Rotterdam. Well, they can't believe it, can they, the Netherlands? But I think that's a just result. It's fair. It's been all Argentina in the second half, and that flick too good for Stokman. Credit to him, he's had a great second half, but there was absolutely nothing he can do about that blinding flick from Gilardi. So what an upset. Whoa, look at that for a reaction. Well, the players are all on the pitch congratulating one another, and rightly so. It's another spirited effort from Argentina. They've beaten the Netherlands here on home soil at HC Rotterdam. The final score, Argentina 1, Netherlands 0. So Roland Opmans absolutely shocked, and his players dejected there on the bench. They've missed out on an opportunity to go to the top of the table here, and by quite some margin. Instead, what we have seen is Argentina leapfrog the Netherlands now. Argentina go to 7 points and lead the Champions Trophy 2008. in behind them, it was the Netherlands. So, group hugs all round for Team Argentina. That man there, Juan Gilardi, at the centre of it all as well. I thought that was a really good effort from the Argentina side, who came out guns blazing. Here's a look at some of the highlights. They got so close on so many occasions. That was Corradini. Forced a good save there from Stockman, who you see made several huge saves in this game. Another missed opportunity for Argentina in the second half. That one fell to Lucas Ray. And again, another world-class save from Stockman there. He must have thought it was going to be his day. Well, sadly for him, it wasn't. There was just one shot that got past him, and it came with 15 seconds to go. So Juan Gilardi has given Argentina the win here, and what a win as well. Argentina go to the top of the Champions Trophy table.